ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Lurpy, and it's Strv 103B, the tier 10 Swedish tank destroyer. And this is a completely tier 10 game on Westfield, and this is the third time I've tried this, because wargaming is part of the reason. But anyways, since I've had so long to look at this, I feel the need to note one little thing. We have Great Bob in the platoon and Mace 86. So just above Great Bob, we have just regular Bob. So obviously Great Bob is going to do much better than just regular Bob, because regular Bob just isn't as great as Great Bob, right? I may have watched this game too many times. Ooh, peeking over this hill, can we actually, yes, that gun depression for the win, popping a shot into that poor FV who can't even, nobody can do anything against this. He was lit, and that is his own fault. Targeting us would be silly, because anything, including anything you fire that is just going to bounce off, including an HE round. Looking at for the cupola on the Exile, unfortunately not able to connect that shot. If he did connect with cupola, that would have gone in and would have some serious damage. Oh yeah, nice, punching that through the side of the turret on the, or sorry, the front of the turret on the Moss. And just go ahead and start punching rounds through this poor Foch 155, who can't do anything about this, by the way. He is just getting himself destroyed without the ability to return fire at all. Now that I'm seeing this in action, I'm starting to feel this is not a fair tank somehow. Looks like we're at the side of the turret on the mosque. Oh no, switching targets to E100 as Great Bob gets himself killed, unfortunately. Trying to push that a little bit early. Go in, and artillery stuns them all up, and Lurpy misses the complete side of an E100. How do you miss that? That's like missing a mountain. Sorry, I had to. Couldn't help it. Nice shot to sort of damage the tracks on the TVP, but then not do anything to it at all. And we just start pushing the entire enemy team back into themselves. Oh, apparently their I-7 chickened out of the original fight and went down here. And now absolutely getting torn apart for his mistake. Though we do have a flood of medium tanks on the other side of the board that are absolutely wrecking house. Nice shot. I thought that wouldn't connect, but it did. And ooh, no, you're not going to be able to get that one in. And now you don't have anyone left to spot them. Not until maybe our Sheridan gets over here or our Batchat gets the edge. We'll have to see. Not going to get that through the mountain. There's a 140 over there. No, I guess there isn't anything else he could be shooting at. So he is pushing forward, and he's going to start putting shots onto this poor 113. He wasn't going to be able to do a thing about this, by the way. This poor guy is just going to have to get himself shot a bunch of times. It looks like he was moving for cover until he got his tracks blown off, and then just murdered out in the open. 140 going ahead and just trying to dodge in and do something, but he's just not having any luck and just getting ripped apart. Unfortunately, Lurpy not able to lead that shot as much as he wanted to. Now if he spins a little bit, he'll see these two guys are just taking part the flank of his line, but he seems really bent on this IS-7 right here. This IS-7 is going to feel his wrath. He's going to pop over, get shot by the Object 140. Oh no, he got shot by the Batchat. My bad. Batchat apparently is deciding it's time for him to get out of there as the IS-7 dies. And this is going to be a nice fast fight. And first damage we took all game was from the bat chat shooting us in the side. And if we're not careful, we're actually going to take a similar fate once again. But WoT does not care. He's just going to go right over this ridgeline and lock on to the Type 62 or T62, and then miss his shot. But Vatchak gives him a brilliant shot into it, and then apparently stays out in the open so he can shoot it again. Oh, but he misses because he didn't give it nearly enough lead. Well played, sir. Overall, that was a beautiful game. Does it not show you the thing anymore here? Huh. I must have changed that by accident when I was messing with all the rest of the settings I was messing with this morning. Mastery Badge First Class, Bruiser, Fighter, Fire Effect, Confederate, and of course the High Caliber Awards. Ooh. Look at all that damage she poured out. Unfortunately, missing the Yagzilla. Both the Yagzillas apparently he spotted but didn't shoot at, or didn't connect with anyway. That is a 6,000 damage game. Good job. 6,500 actually, to be more specific. And I almost said dollars for some reason when I was talking about that. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. Well played overall, sir. 25 shots fired. Look at that. All of it was from sniping. A little bit was up close and personal. And this is what this gun can do. If you let this thing sit around and you do not try to engage it, and you just let it sit back and fire, it will do devastating damage, especially if it can get a little ridge line between you and it and just peeks over and put shells downrange without any worry about you shooting it back, because what are you going to do? Bounce off of it? Yep. That's all anyone can do unless you're shooting at the side or you get a lucky shot at the rear of this thing. Or it's, I guess, if it's way over angled, like going down a hill that's steep enough and you're up high, yeah, you might be able to get a decent shot through the front of it. But other than that, don't bother shooting at the front of this thing. It's just not worth it. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Please don't forget to check out my channel over on Twitch if you want to know when I'm going to be streaming. That is the best way to do it. Stream link is in the description, and of course, if you want to support the channel, you can head on over to my Patreon account, which is also linked in the channel, and help support the channel that way. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.